Hi, this is Kim Watson. In this video, I'm reviewing the Pepperstone brokerage. There was a specific reason why we came across Pepperstone. Pepperstone are a great broker, so in terms of them being on our site, they should be there anyway. But more specifically, there's a number of our clients have been requesting spread betting platform, and for MT4. Now, our other providers of spread betting don't necessarily do it off an MT4 platform, and where they do, some of them don't allow artificial intelligence to be used. But Pepperstone are quite happy with this, and they do have MT4 accounts, so you can spread bet through if you're based in the UK. So that's part of the reason for the inclusion, but as I said, they're a good broker anyway. So in this review, I'm going to look through the normal things that I review any broker for, and the first question I always have is my money safe? Now, Pepperstone have been around since 2010, based in Australia. They are now fully regulated through the FCA. They did that after the regulations changed, because we were trading with them back in probably 2010, 2011, somewhere in that region. And when I first opened an account with Pepperstone, their speed was, execution speed was a very key thing there, and that was what attracted to us in the first place. A lot of their sites are near, I say exchanges, but near where the bank's liquidity is provided. So they're pretty good in that respect in terms of speed. So that sort of got us looking at them in the first place. Now, as I said, money's safe. It's now through regulation of FCA, ACIS, and more recently been regulated by CMA, it's Kenya. So different authorities there that have regulated them. Certainly, if you're opening an account from the UK, Europe sort of zone, or Australia, you've got the comfort of knowing that your regulation is sound, and hence your money is safe. Now, next question traders ask us, I'm not so worried about in some respects, although I don't want them big, is are the spreads low? That's what a lot of people get sort of drawn into. It's quite ironic that they sort of they look at the front end quite often, worry about the spreads, and then they get terrible feels. But the spreads themselves here, well, you can see here, depending on the type of account you open, if you open a CFD account, you can opt for their Razor account. And instead of paying a spread, whether you'll get a spread, but the spreads are much keener. I was watching it a short while ago on the system here, and it was 0.1 on euro, and sometimes it was 0. So that's the headline figure, of course. I'm more interested in looking at the spreads across things like the Aussie New Zealand dollar, where it's just 1 pip on their platform here, just 1 pip. I can live with that, plus an element of commission on top of that. That's okay. Now, their standard cost per trip, or round trip, in terms of, you can ask me what the commission is like, so I may as well tell you. The standard commission is, if you have a sterling account, it works out about £2.50. So you're looking at about $3 each way if you're looking in dollar terms. But you can have accounts in pound, euro, US dollars, whatever you prefer your account to be in here. So you're looking at, as I say, but £2.50 something each way. So £4, I think it's £2.50 each. No, it's £2.24 each, or £2.24.5 each way. It's £4.50, beg your pardon. So it's a tight old commission there as well. So you're not scalping on the commissions. They are a market maker at the end of the day, so they will be making quite a bit of their money from traders' losses. So they can afford to give you. People ask, well, how can they afford to give the commission, such small commissions, etc.? Well, their book is certainly different in that respect. And as a market maker, they make the market, so they're holding the other side of the position and balancing off long traders with short traders, etc. So that's how they do it. All very legitimate and very common. What the feels like is more to the point. The feels of Pepperstone have always been, from the very first time we started trading them, have always been pretty good, or very good, I should say, and they still are very good. Charlie still uses them on an account, London-based account, actually, I believe it is. So, yep, and he vouches for them as well. So, good feels and good execution. So it's the important thing there. Okay, that's that. And in terms of the next question, we often get again about charges, what the overnight charge is like. They're good good, fair to good, I would say, in terms of overnight charges. They're good for swing traders for looking anything up from a few days to a couple of weeks, few weeks, maybe even a couple of months. So you're not going to be hit too hard on overnight charges, swap charges. How quickly can you get your money back? With the UK, it's a lot quicker than it is if you're trading. When we used to move money, and when I moved money across to Australia, it'd take a few days to get from here to there, and vice versa. They do charge a bank charge for moving it back. I seem to remember from old, but aside of that, that's the only charges, and there's no actual charges to take money out of your account. Otherwise, it's only the bank fees, but you're still charged them. Okay, so money coming back is good. I mean, these days it's quicker than it used to be. How good's their platform? Now, I've done a full review in terms of looking at things like the platform on our Best Brokers online.com site, which I'll put a link to at the bottom. But they've got 3 different platforms effectively. You've got MT4, MT5, and this which is CTrader. CTrader is used by a number of brokers. It's effectively a decent plugin. It's a decent plugin with a lot of bells and whistles, and to me, it's some of them are useful as a chocolate teapot, such as Depot Market here. Can you really make too much from these positions running through? And are you going to be guided by them? I would suggest not. And they're moving so quickly, and it's a bit meaningless, to be quite honest, but people like flashing lights. You'll be glad to know, change the colors on here. These are just the box standard Pepperstone CTrader colors that they come in. You can also do things such as I looked at the charts originally, and I was using, they've got a web-based version of this. The web-based version can't do what this version can do. I can add another chart actually. I've got another chart. Yeah, I've got another chart there. Once you've got more than one chart, you can detach the charts. For some reason, it detaches right over on my other screen there. But you can detach charts. So there's the functionality of that is easy. And as I said, you'll be pleased to know that you can change the colors. Aside of that, the charts are quite limited. They're similar to MT4 in that respect. You do need to use the CTrader sort of add-ons in terms of there's no pivots or anything like this as a standard feature on here. You have to go and find them. So there's some things that I would personally like to have on there which aren't on there as a standard. So you need, as I say, but you have to do that MT4 a lot of things as well. In terms of placing the trade, it is really simple. You've got these big buttons to press, positions. You can put your stops here and everything else, stop losses, take profits, all in a straightforward ticket. You can mess around. I say mess around. It's probably the wrong way. You can move around this platform to make it sort of more what you may want it to look like, and do what you like to it. You can float out the charts, as I said, and save your own workspace, so you can have your own workspace on it. It's good. MT4 is good. This is probably better in MT4, to be fair to it, because you can float the charts without an extra bit of software or anything to try and to have to do that. But it's not a spread bet account through this. This is you only use this for their CFDs. For spread betting, it is an MT4 option, I believe, and that's the only option for spread betting. So that's their platform. It's okay, but I'm not looking. All I want is a simple buy sell and how to put the orders in. I'm not interested personally with all the bells and whistles as such. As I said, chart-wise, you can float them out. There's some limitations around them. Minimum account size, they don't have a minimum account size, so you can just effectively trade. But you do need to put sufficient money into your account to actually trade what you want to trade. The one thing is you can trade as little as 0.01 of a contract. So you're talking small amounts of money there, so it's very small positions that you can be holding with them. So that is Pepperstone. There's a little else to add there. You can open an account. You can read more on the review I did on our website, bestbrokers.online.com. You can read all those details down in the notes below, and if you wish to open an account, you can open an account from there as well. Okay, that's it for me. I hope you found this useful. Bye for now.